afternoon, Broadway bitches. We're back. And we have got both of us. Come and have a cuppa with us. We just come to have a cuppa and chat with you all. And we thought we'd have like a cuppa, have a catch up, have a chat, and do some cleanser reviews for all of you, because it's not like we've been not trying very many out lately.
You should see the view in front of us, guys. It's actually slightly ridiculous, if I'm perfectly honest.
I don't think we realised how many new cleansers we've tried out lately until we got together today to do this video. And
I'm slightly concerned what I've done to her, because I used to be the skincare freak.
You were.
But
you absolutely were.
She's turned into a monster.
Yeah, I really am. I've actually got probably about as many bottles on the table as you, which is very surprising for me.
She kept getting them out of the bag. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then more?
Yeah. I mean, I've done minimal skincare before, really. But lately, over the last few weeks, since I've kind of devised and got myself into a skincare routine, I am loving the skincare. Which is why I've not, if I'm honest, done any makeup lives and stuff lately. Because I've been really enjoying looking after my skin and making that the priority. And looking at different products out there of different price ranges that suit my skin.
Talking about the ingredients in them.
I know.
Which... You've been freaking me out, if I'm honest.
I know. I've been freaking myself out. And if I'm honest, I'm still not quite as much of a geek about it as you.
No.
But I'm actually starting to recognise what some of the ingredients on those labels mean. I'm like, oh, hey Lily, how are you?
Well, I'm just going to share this out.
Yes. So while Becky is sharing us out, please could any of you guys, whether you're watching live or on replay, please share this live out, and it needs to be shared publicly. And anyone that shares, whether you're live or watching the replay, if you share this live publicly, you will all be put into a prize draw to win a little gift wrapped set of our very own new blending sponges. So these are for sale now, and they do come beautifully packaged in our little packages like this. So there's, can you see our special Broadway Beauty ribbon? Yes. We did have it done professionally, so it says Broadway Beauty rather than Broadway Bitches. You know.
Maybe we should have done.
Maybe we should get some more with Broadway Bitches on. Yeah. But anyways, so it looks really cool, and you've got little stickers on there from us. They look awesome. But you get a larger sized black blending sponge, and a little smaller red one, which is ideal for the little contours around your eyes, for doing concealer around the contours of your nose. And obviously the bigger one is ideal for doing the main parts of your face, for your foundation or tinted moisturiser, BB creams, anything like that. And they are super soft, which makes blending an absolute breeze to give you a really flawless finish. And they are, like I say, on sale in our shop now. Really awesome cheap price, but they come really beautifully packaged. But if you share either live or on the replay publicly, you will all be put into a prize draw for one of you to win a set of these from this live, which is pretty awesome, right? So yeah, so we've got a lot of bottles in front of us.
Yeah. Some of which we have loved, some of which we haven't.
Absolutely. Some we would purchase again, some we absolutely would not.
No, some I could quite easily just flush down the toilet.
Yeah.
To be perfectly
frank. Some of it is like...
But from us doing it, and as you know, we've both got very different skin types. So we can then tell you what we think and maybe save you some pennies through doing it. So exactly.
And we've got a range of different price items of cleansers to tell you about as well. So there's something for all different people No, neither of us have, darling. Let us know. But if anyone else, if you have any questions whilst we're doing this live, or you just want to tell us what you've been up to, because we're sat here having a cuppa and a catch up, and we're going to spill the tea on these cleansers that we've been trying out.
Yeah.
So,
and if you've got a cleanser that you've tried that you think we haven't, that you really rate, then
please let us know in the comments. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we might even try it out another time, but it'd be nice for obviously the viewers to obviously see your recommendations to each other as well as ours.
Absolutely.
Or equally, if you've tried one you've really hated and thought was really shit.
Yeah.
Same. So yeah.
Right. So this. They come up backwards when we hold things up.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
really sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. So this is the CeraVe SA smoothing cleanser. So it's salicylic acid, which is what the SA stands for.
Yeah.
So they say it's for dry, rough, bumpy skin. However, I've got oily skin, and because of high-ish salicylic acid in here, it is really good because it gets rid of a lot of the oils off my skin. Fragrance free, which I really appreciate. I don't like a lot of fragrance in my products.
Me either.
They just give me a headache.
Yeah.
So I don't see the point in chucking stuff in products that you don't need.
Absolutely.
To be perfectly honest.
And I suffer with daily headaches. So for me, that's something that's quite important. And because I suffer with really bad migraines, and I get to sort of generally a couple of migraines a week, so I do much prefer a product that either has no fragrance or very little fragrance. So that on the CeraVe, I really appreciated.
Yeah. You don't need very much of it. As you can see, it's a pump. You don't need very much of it, and it foams up really nicely. And although it's an exfoliating cleanser with the salicylic acid in it, exfoliates your skin. What's I going to say? Exfoliates your skin off. It doesn't. I've obviously still got skin on my face. But it does exfoliate your skin, but it doesn't, where some of them you can kind of feel your skin balling and exfoliating off, this doesn't kind of do that. It's more gentle in its exfoliating action, if that makes sense.
Yeah. On your skin?
On my skin. On my skin, because I'm oily. So it's just removing the oils rather than balling it up on me. Definitely. Yeah, so I can use that most days.
Yeah.
And get away with it, and it doesn't irritate my skin or anything like that.
Yuck.
However,
I can't. So, I love this cleanser in how clear it makes my skin. My skin, after using it, never looked so clear in my life, ever. However, for someone that's got very dry, dehydrated skin, it stung like a bitch. Stung like a bitch, people. After 3 days using it on the trot, my face here was on fucking fire. It was like, ooh. So I had to stop using it. I can use this if I use it maybe once a week as like a weekly exfoliant, and then I still get a tingle but not the stinging. And as a weekly exfoliant, it's really nice because it really makes it feel as though it's really kind of shedding that top layer of like dry old skin cells, and then it's really giving a deep clean. But for me, with dry, dehydrated skin, I can't really use it more than once, maybe twice a week at a push, which is such a shame because when I do use it, my face looks the clearest it's ever looked, but it's the salicylic acid in it irritates my skin because it's quite sensitive due to the dryness. And it does then inflame the redness on my cheeks. As you guys know, I suffer with redness on my cheeks. So if I was to use it too often, it's just too astringent for my skin. But as a weekly exfoliator, it's good. It's
I think it's because my skin, although it's oily, is dehydrated.
Yes.
That I can get away with it, because you can have oily skin and still have dehydrated skin.
Absolutely.
Which is why we always say it's really important to know your own skin type. Yeah. And I tend to be oily in my T-zone, I get dry here and then kind of dehydrated everywhere.
Yeah.
So you do need to kind of know, and sometimes that can mean that you need to use different products in different places on your skin, which can be a bit of a ball ache, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, it is a pain in the arse.
But it's worth doing to get, I mean, I have never ever, I've got one spot up here at the minute that came up last night because I'm really stressed out at the minute. But this is the clearest my skin has been for so long. Yeah. And bearing in mind, we've been trying loads of different products. It shouldn't be like this. It should be reacting.
To be honest, if you saw how many cleansers we've got on the table in front of us, we've kind of been doing what we tell you guys not to do in introducing too many products into your routine at a time. But because we wanted to like try out loads of different things to tell you guys on our first cuppa and catch up, spill the tea session.
How do you do?
Hi. We've kind of gone against our own rule and used a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, actually. But there we go. So anyway, the CeraVe one comes in at, there are 236 mils in this, which is a big ass bottle for cleanser. So it's a really nice amount. And generally, you can get that between £9.17 to £12, depending on where you buy it, depending on if you can get it on offer. You can find it on offer quite frequently on places like Amazon, Boots. They tend to have quite a lot of offers on it. So yeah, that was the CeraVe. Then what else have we got? What do you fancy doing next?
Well, I've been ordering samples because it got a wee bit expensive, to be honest with you guys.
And because also we had so many bottles in our bathroom, our husband's it's tight.
They've started being a little bit kind of like we're taking over or something.
I mean, I don't know what their problem is.
Don't get it, seriously. So
and we've only got about a dozen bottles stood here.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of cleansing samples that I've not tried yet, but I have some obviously that I've not got here because I have tried. So I'm quite enjoying trying Korean skincare.
Yeah. We've both been trying some different Korean skincare and it's nice.
So excuse the pronunciation, however, of Pyunkang Yul Singapore cleansing foam. Oh my days. Can you believe she's my best friend and she's taking the piss? Seriously. Right. It was a really, really nice cleansing foam. It was really, really gentle. Threw some piss off. It was a really gentle cleansing foam. And I would definitely, it's a sample that I would then go on and buy.
Which is really nice.
Yeah. That comes in a 150ml bottle at £14. So for me to say that I'd go on and buy that,
it must have been pretty good because it's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive cleanser we've ever used.
No,
and I've just started trying a toner in the same brand.
Which brand is that?
That's the brand called Offie. That's the brand called Pyunkang Yul. Very sorry to that brand. I've probably just
just murdered it.
Murdered your name, but we like your product.
Yeah, we like you a lot.
Anyway, we do love you. Sorry about the pronunciation.
What else have I... Right, while I'm going through samples, the Medicate... See, that's a nice easy one. Medicate, it's spelled with number 8 on the end.
Yeah.
Pore Cleanse Gel, Intense.
You didn't like that,
I didn't really like it, no. So...
And that was 150 mils, £21. So that's like the same size as the one Bex was just saying about the Korean brand, but that's another £7 for the same amount, and you really weren't keen on it.
No. It made my face feel quite tight, which I suppose in some ways some people might want from a pore cleansing. I don't want my face to feel as if somebody's got hold of it and done that to it, to be perfectly honest. I like my face to feel plump.
I like to feel hydrated.
You know, it's just personal preference.
Yeah. I mean, might help with like your wrinkles and your eye bags, but it's going to be a very temporary situation for a few seconds.
Really is. And pumping them out does help more than somebody no.
Yeah. And for for 21 quid,
no.
We think you can do better for your money.
Absolutely.
So
another sample that I had tried was the Neutrogena. Is that one? Yeah, the Neutrogena Oil Balancing Face Wash with Lime.
Yeah.
And aloe vera, which was for oily skin.
Yeah, it looks a bit like that, but it's green.
It was very highly fragranced, and I felt as if I was basically just putting lime on my face. Just, no, really, Neutrogena, do better, please.
All is not lost, Neutrogena, because I have some favourites from you, so don't panic.
But for the oily skin, you need to do better.
But for oily skin, you were piss poor, really.
Yeah,
just
not impressed.
Even though it was only £4.71 on average for 200 mils, which is very, very cheap price.
Yeah.
But it was crap.
Yeah.
So
just,
do better. Yes.
I had a very nice lady send me some Oriflame samples, and I very much enjoyed the Novage Supreme Cleansing Gel, which is a collagen-based range. Whether I'd order it or not, I don't know, but I did enjoy it.
That was £21 for 150 mils.
Yeah.
So on the pricier side again, but not as pricey as some we've used.
Yeah, it was comparable to other ones that I've used that aren't quite as expensive. So
yeah. Another one I tried was the one I just held up actually, which was the Neutrogena, let me see, Refreshingly Clear Facial Wash. Now this is one I used to use about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and you can get this on average between £3.49 to £5.25, depending on where you buy it from. If you buy it from the range, they sell it for £3.49. Boots, it's £5.25. But quite often it's on offer in a lot of supermarkets and stuff. It's on offer at the minute in Superdrugs. I got it on offer a couple of weeks ago in Morrison's, places like that. For me, with dry, dehydrated skin, I feel, I should have said how many mils was in there. Hang on. 200 mils. So you get a fairly big sized amount. I feel for my dry, dehydrated skin, it doesn't make my skin feel overly tight or really, really dry, but it doesn't make it feel hydrated either. So but it doesn't claim to be for dry skin. It does say it's for blemish prone skin. So even though it says it's got pink grapefruit in it, it wasn't over scented, which was nice.
Yeah.
It was kind of about the maximum kind of scent that I'd want in it, but that was okay. So it wasn't like their lime one that was like really too much and in your face. And I think if you are maybe more oily than me, you may enjoy this a little more. Maybe if you've got more of a normal skin type. I can't say it really did much for blemish prone, because I am a blemish prone, even though I've got dry, dehydrated skin. I can't really say it did much for that. But then saying that, I think so long as you're cleansing morning and night, you're going to do more for your blemish prone skin anyway.
Absolutely.
Than the type of cleanser possibly that you use. But yeah, I think if you've got kind of normal in the middle skin or normal to combination skin, it's probably a bit better. It's okay for a basic one for the price of it. But if you've got dry skin like me, you can do better for your money. That's going to feel nicer long term on your skin. So it's one that I've given to my teenage kids now. Yeah. Which, that sounds really awful, I know. But for their like oily teenage skins that's a lot more spot prone than me, it actually works quite well for their skin. So if you're looking for something maybe for a sort of teenager,
yeah, good call,
and something that's really reasonable price, I'd maybe start there and see where, you know, to go from there sort of thing.
Don't want to be going in with something really high in the acids.
No,
to start them off with.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'd start with that and maybe build to something else. But it's a good basic one to start with on skincare.
So that was one that she's used before and has gone back to.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I was a micellar water user. I know, right? Now,
really?
I know.
But you're like
I know.
the geek freak of skincare. No, I'm not saying pulling a face saying none of you should use micellar water at all. It's just not my personal preference. That's why I was pulling a face.
Yeah.
And I know it's not your
No,
preference now.
I wouldn't.
That's why.
Yeah. Sometimes,
But there's nothing wrong with micellar water if that's what you like on your skin.
Absolutely knackered, or if I'm having a day where my hands aren't particularly doing what I want them to do, then I will go for micellar water just to get my makeup off and crash into bed. It's one of the. This one is one of the kinder ones. I have tinkered with some of the other ones for just something quick because I don't like wipes. I've got some wipes on the table. I don't like wipes. I don't like
neither of us like makeup
how
wipes.
they feel on my face or anything like that. So on those days where I need something really, really basic because none of my neurology is doing what I need it to, I will still fall back on that. But I don't really like it, if I'm honest.
It
just serves a purpose.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does a job. And it does the job it's intended to like, maybe remove your makeup. But it doesn't really do any more than that.
No.
It's not really going to cleanse your skin to any huge benefit. It's not going to put hydration in your skin.
Afterwards.
Yeah. But it gets your makeup off if that's what you want it to do.
Absolutely.
And if that's all you need it to do. Or if, like Bex, you know, you're having a bad pain day or something and you just need a quick fix, basically, and you don't want to use wipes.
Wouldn't be able to sit here and do a cleanser review with you guys and not tell you that I have days where I have those days where I have to fall back on things like that because I need to be real, I need to be me, I need to tell you what I do, and I do fall back on that sometimes.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you
absolutely.
At
the end of the day, we're human. And we all, you know, have different, whether it be different disabilities, whether it be different mental illnesses, whether it be whatever it is, different lives, you know, different families, different things that get in your way or that affect you on different occasions that, you know, make life difficult sometimes, you know. And
as I say, I have a packet of wipes. I like these. These are biodegradable, which is kind of the only reason why I have particular ones.
Normally, we tend to only use wipes in our makeup kits with clients to wash our hands with.
But I also like to have a packet of wipes handy if I get taken into hospital.
Yeah.
Because there is never any telling when that might happen, so I know that they're just there. I can sling them in my bag, and my skin is still going to get a skincare routine of sorts.
Yeah.
While I'm in, or if you go on holiday, those sorts of things.
Yeah, if you've gone on holidays, you know, festivals, gone away for a weekend, anything like that, using wipes for just a short period of time is not going to do you any damage. But on a long-term basis, using them once, twice a day, every day as your main cleanser or removing your makeup, it's not going to do your skin a lot of good because they have an abrasive action normally on your skin. It's a bit like sandpaper on the wall, you know, so it's not going to do your skin the best amount of good. However, those particular number 7 ones, they're a little more pricey. They're £5.95, sorry, for a pack of 30. So they're not the cheapest wipes, but I've seen them much more expensive. Yeah. But they are very soft, those ones. So, for a few years, I was using the SeneGence 3-in-1 cleanser, and they do that in a range of different skin types. They do it for dry, normal to dry, and
normal to oily, which I did have, but I used all of.
Yeah, you've used the normal to oily, and then you had the normal to dry, and I've got the dry. I really like it. I can't say I don't. I really do like the cleanser. You get 118 mils in a bottle, but it's £30. So I think on our list of all the ones to show you today, it's the most expensive one. But
they do last a long while.
They do last a lot of months because you need a very small amount of it. Like the CeraVe one, and you only need a very small amount. Again, with this one, you only need a very small amount. I find the dry one, for me, really nice and hydrating on my skin. I can use it morning and night, the same cleanser, with absolutely no ill effect. It's also nice for dry skin that it's got like an exfoliator in it as well. But rather than it being kind of like a dry granule exfoliator, as in a physical exfoliator, or an acid exfoliator like this one that I can only use once a week, they're like little soft pillows that exfoliate. So I can use this really easily morning and night. But as much as I love the little pillows and how gentle they feel on my face, they are absolute little bastards to wipe off. Yeah. When you're trying to wash them off.
Yeah, you have little golden balls.
You have little golden balls stuck all over your face. And it's really freaking annoying to wash them off. But it does make your skin feel lovely. But again, it's £30 for 118 mils. So, you know, but it is nice.
I didn't get on with their cleansers particularly for my skin. However, I did love their body wash on my oily skin, and both of my boys love this.
They've got on really well with it.
That's for their acne prone skin. That does absolute wonders, and as you can see, it's a slightly bigger bottle than the cleanser.
I didn't write down how much is in that one actually. 236 mils, and that's £20. You love it when the balls pop on your face, David.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Enjoy weekend.
Cheers.
Yeah, so that is the SeneGence.
So if you've got oily skin, it's much better value for you to use
absolutely
the body wash, because it actually works really well on oily or acne prone skin types for £20 for that amount in that sized bottle. And again, it's really concentrated, so you're going to use a very small amount of it. It's going to last for ages.
And actually, if you've got back knee or bum knee, or any of those horrible types of things, then body wash.
Let's be honest, a lot of us don't chat about it very often.
No, and now the summer's here and we're wanting to get our bodies out. A lot of people are not doing so because of things like back knee. And that is something that I really can, hand on heart, recommend if you have got
definitely. And it's something that makes people feel really, really self-conscious as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, okey-dokey. And actually, this one
that would be awesome as well.
Would be awesome for back knee and bum knee and stuff like that as well. Even though it's meant to be obviously a face cleanser, you can use that on your body, no issues. Yeah, and that would help too. So what else have we got? Oh, I also tried, because the SeneGence has the added exfoliator in it, I wanted to try a couple of sort of exfoliating washes. So first of all, I tried the Cetaphil Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. And this says it is for dry, oily and combination skin. So this is good for pretty much all skin types really. And in here you get 178 mils, and you get it roughly for between £6 to £9, depending on where you buy it from. So if you go somewhere like, I don't know, Tesco's or Boots, and it's not on offer, you can expect to pay about £9. If it's on offer, it's quite often on offer on like Amazon. It's on offer in Tesco's at the moment for £6. So have a look around, have a shop around. It's nice. For me, on my dry, dehydrated skin, find it's got they are small granules, but there's quite a lot of them. So I don't feel, again, this is one that I can use personally every day. So if you've got very, very dry, dehydrated skin, I really like this to use once or twice a week as more of an exfoliator rather than a daily cleanser. There's nothing in it that makes my skin feel stingy like the CeraVe one, but it's still quite abrasive for my sensitive skin. So for me, I prefer it more as a sort of twice weekly exfoliator, to be honest. But it's nice. It's fragrance free, I believe. It's got a very slight fragrance. It's not overly. It's not
clean.
It's just a clean smell. Yeah, it's kind of just the ingredients, really. You can say it's not a hugely fragranced product. It's obviously got some in it, but not over highly fragranced, which is nice. Yeah, for the money, it's a nice cleanser. You get a decent amount for the money. Yeah. But again, I'll be using it. I'm going to keep it, but I'll be using it more as a kind of twice weekly exfoliator rather than a daily cleanser. So yeah.
Along the same lines, I have a number 7 Radiance Plus. And it's called Daily Energizing Exfoliating Cleanser. And it claims to gently exfoliate to reveal instantly brighter skin. And it's got, I think it's apricot seed. Yeah, apricot seed. Tiny, and they are really, really small, and there's not too many of them. So I haven't used it every day, but I could get away with using that as a physical exfoliator every day because it's not got too much in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I think that'd probably be a once or twice a week job.
It is quite highly.
Wow. Okay.
Orange.
So it smells nice.
Yeah.
But I think for me, with my head,
yeah,
and how bad my headaches are, that would be too much. It'd definitely be too much to use every day.
Yeah, that is the only drawback with it, is the fragrance.
Which is a shame.
It is. But it's 100 ml, so it's not as big.
No.
Is that half the size? Not quite.
Not quite.
But it is, again, quite reasonably priced. Actually.
Yeah, it is. That one was $11.95 for 100 ml. So it's a bit more expensive than something like the Cetaphil, but it has got some nice ingredients. Not that the Cetaphil hasn't, but it has got some nice ingredients. And if you're not too bothered by the scent in your products, then I think it's one that you would like.
Yeah. And it's got glycerin as the second ingredient in there, so it's going to be really hydrating.
Yeah.
Really hydrating.
What else have we got? Oh yeah, we've got a few left still. I've just counted them up.
Oh, you haven't done that one.
No, I know, they're my holy grails.
Yeah,
they're like my...
Yeah, that's my very holy grail.
They're like my holy grails, particularly this one. Yeah, literally love this. Love this so much. Anyway, okay, so I've just counted up how many cleansers we've tried out over the last few weeks for you guys. Between us, 16. And
actually, what we were saying earlier about how you should go when you're trying a new product, what we always recommend you do is use it for 28 days.
Yeah.
Before you then start.
Yeah. Unless you have an allergic reaction of some kind, keep going with it for 28 days because your skin might purge a little at first. You may get breakouts to begin with, and that doesn't mean you're having an allergic reaction. It just means your skin is getting used to that particular product. I'm having a bit of a purge at the moment, not hugely, but just a little, where I've started using retinol on a daily basis. So your skin does take time to adjust to different products that you use. And
your skin goes through a cycle.
Yeah.
So you get your skin production from right down deep in your skin, and then obviously it comes up to the surface, and that process takes 28 days. Yeah. So when you start using a new product, you want to be sure that you're using it through that whole cycle so that you can see the benefits of the whole cycle, so you know whether it's actually working or not. Yeah. If you just use it for a week and you're using it on the very top surface,
you're not really going to see the whole benefit.
No.
Whereas we've been sort of trying these out intermittently over a period of time. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you're not sure what cleansers might be good for your particular skin type, or you're not sure if it is giving you an allergic reaction or anything like that, don't forget you can always pop a question in the comments on the live, or you can private message us as well, and we will get back to you. And we also offer one-to-one consultations for skincare and that as well. So if you wanted some personalised advice, like we do our makeup lessons, we do skincare consultations. So just pop us a message if you want to have any more info about any of that, or just pop info in the comments.
Yeah, because when you get and you pick up a product and you then go and you look at the ingredients, it's not always, because they very often use the Latin, and
that's hard work.
You might not necessarily know whether that ingredient is going to be good for your skin type or not.
No. And for someone like me, who up until a few weeks ago really still wasn't, as much as the job I do, really still wasn't that much into skincare on myself.
Yeah.
And reading those ingredients, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. Is that any good for me? Is it not? I don't know.
This one, for example, Radiant Results, Purifying Clay Cleanser, Radiant and Healthier Looking, Shine-Free Skin, Vitamins C, E, B5 and Meadowsweet. That's lovely. What are those things going to do for my skin?
Exactly. You know? And the thing is, it doesn't really tell you on that particular bottle, or on a lot of these bottles actually, what particular skin type it's for. Some of these it does, like the CeraVe says it's for dry, rough, bumpy skin. The Cetaphil says dry, oily or combination skin.
This one just says sensitive skin.
Yeah, suitable for sensitive skin. But I have sensitive skin. However, I probably wouldn't use a clay cleanser on me because I also have extremely dry, dehydrated skin. So for me, a clay cleanser is going to literally make me go... I'm going to look like I've been put in a furnace.
Whereas mine's not particularly sensitive, but because it is oily, the clay cleanser is perfect.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Whereas for me, I'll be dried out like an old flip-flop.
So
I don't really want to look like an old flip-flop. So...
But also, I've just noticed, soft and creamy clay cleanser that gently and thoroughly removes makeup. Now, I wouldn't recommend this to remove makeup.
No, I wouldn't either.
So they can be very misleading. So if you are confused in any way, shape or form, we are here to help.
Please feel free to ask. And also, we will do one on separate cuppa and catch-up session on like removing makeup and stuff, because if you are cleansing and you are wearing makeup,
or as you should be doing, sunscreen every day.
Yeah, exactly. Please. Makeup or sunscreen.
Sorry, I'll get back down off my horse.
Please wear sunscreen every day. It's not just for burning. We'll cover that another time again.
Probably lots of times.
Probably lots of times. We've got a bit of a thing about it at the moment, can you tell? Anyways, even me. I know, right? Even I have been eye-opened. I've been researching and I'm like, yeah. Anyways, back to the cleansers. We will do that another day. But if you use your cleanser to remove your makeup and you don't then even cleanse with that same cleanser again afterwards, you are doing your skin a misservice.
Yeah.
Because all you're doing is removing your makeup. You're not actually cleansing your skin in any way whatsoever. You might as well just put plain water on your face, really, because that's about the most you're doing, okay? We will get to that another time.
I actually like that or not. I do. I do quite like that.
Oh, and that one is... Sorry. Squirrel! We're getting on a high horse. Yeah.
Climb back down again.
Happy Friday! Anyway, that one is 150 mils for $7.95 because it's on offer at the moment. But we couldn't find out how much it is when it's not on offer, which is really strange.
Boots website is really odd when it's got things on offer.
So I don't know how much it is when it's not on offer. But it's if you fancy trying it,
grab it while it's on offer.
Yeah, if you've got an oilier skin type, it's really nice. So
We both just got our last... Oh, no.
Oh, I've got 2.
Right,
okay,
go.
I'll go for this one next then.
Go on.
Neutrogena, you're going to redeem yourselves now. Because this one was okay. It's all right. But it doesn't say it's for dry skin or anything like that.
I haven't tried it, so I'm not saying you've redeemed yourselves at all, because I'm not convinced.
No. I mean, I wouldn't say, like I said, this one's really great for blemish-prone skin. It cleans your face more than if you didn't use cleanser. Okay? And it's a good place to start for teenagers that are just starting out, boy or girl, or any gender, you know. It's a good place to start. But if you have got dry, dehydrated skin, and you can end up like an old flip-flop like me, right? This range is the fucking tits. Really
Take
is.
it to your tits while we're on that subject.
Yes, while we're on that subject, whilst you're cleansing your face, as I've just recently started to do, which is why I'm purging down to my tits, take it down to your tits. Don't just wash your face, wash your neck and down to your
This
tits.
bit will all age you so much. If you just wash to here, or even just here, you are going to look so old down here. It's not going to be good.
Literally takes no extra time just to take your cleanser and moisturiser and any other things you may use in your routine. But at least just cleanser and moisturiser, just down to the start of your tits.
Do it in your birthday suit and just get it down there.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Anyways.
Squirrel.
Anyways, this, right. So I tried, obviously, other exfoliating cleansers. And the only one I felt I could use on a daily basis so far was the SeneGence, in all honesty. But at £30 a bottle for 118 mils, it's on the pricey side. As nice as it is, it's really on the pricey side. So Neutrogena have got a new Hydro Boost range out.
Which you didn't tell me you had tried.
Did I not?
Bestie.
Sorry. Oops. Oh, did I try some of yours? Like your Pixi?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I might have forgotten to tell her that I'd got these and really liked them, so she hasn't tried them yet. But that is one awesome thing, though, that you guys get, because if I do actually share, you know, we do get, because we are very hygienic with our products, we are able to obviously try each other's products out if we think there's something that would be good for the other person, even though we've got completely different skin types, which is really nice. Like, obviously, this didn't really suit me that much apart from a weekly exfoliator, but for you, it's great every freaking day.
Got gifted it, mate.
Bitch. Spent £9 on that fucking bastard for nothing because I give it to her.
It's lovely.
It's your birthday present. Anyways, moving swiftly on. So, Hydro Boost Exfoliator. Yes, it's very nice. It's a smoothing gel, and it is. It's really nice. It's a gel, and it's got a grainy exfoliator in it, but it's very literally micro grains, and there's not like too many of them, but there's enough that it does leave your skin feeling exfoliated. So it also, though, leaves my skin feeling more hydrated than before I washed my face, which is really nice. And no, I haven't shared, because I'm like, with these two, I'm like, love them. Love them. Literally really loving them. So this one I've been liking using after, like, in the evening, because I don't, if I'm honest, I don't always double cleanse. If I've been wearing sunscreen but I've not been wearing makeup, I don't always double cleanse. Because I'm human, I'm lazy, okay? The fact I'm even doing cleansing now from a few weeks ago is quite bizarre to me. I've become an actual person that has a skincare routine. I've become a grown-up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's not take this too far, shall we? Anyways, so in that, the Neutrogena, where are we? Hydro Boost Exfoliator. You get 150 mils, Generally, somewhere like Boots, it's around £8 for 150 mils, but it's quite often on offer. And at the moment, it is on offer for £4. £4 in Boots, yep. And even on Amazon, it's about £6. So it's lovely. I can use this every day. I prefer to only use it once a day rather than twice a day. So the SeneGence one, it's an exfoliating one I can use really easily twice a day. This one, for me, with dry skin, it's more of a once a day. But I like using it of a night time. If I've not been wearing makeup, so I need to do a double cleanse, so I need to take my makeup first. But obviously I've had sunscreen on, so I like to use this one because I feel like it's really removing the sunscreen as well because of the exfoliation in it. So it's really nice, and it does feel really gentle and hydrating.
I have to say, I do prefer the gel cleansers.
Yeah.
Over anything. They just feel really,
Nicer.
really nice.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I definitely prefer the gel ones compared to creamy ones, oily ones. Definitely I'm a gel cleanser type of girl.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Whether that's because that's what we've been used to from when we were using SeneGence, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I definitely do prefer the gel ones. Because the other one I tried, no, I didn't let her borrow any of that either. Sorry. Not really. Right, this one is also Neutrogena Hydro Boost. If I'm honest...
She's not going to be leaving the house with it. If I'm honest.
No. Why would you do that to someone?
Because you didn't tell me about it.
But I can't not wash my face anymore.
You've got lots of other ones, you'll be fine.
I don't really want to use them. But just don't tell my husband that.
Because I'm Grail products, you know, there's that moment.
Just don't tell my husband I don't really want to use the other, 6 bottles. Because, you know, I've spent money on them and he expects me to use up every single bottle. But whilst I'm actually talking of that, squirrel again, sorry. But if any of you know of any charities or maybe women's refuges or anything like that that still take part-opened... obviously bottles of cosmetics, etc., then please let us know. Drop them in the comments for us, because we know with COVID a lot of that's me told, and a lot of charities and that aren't taking open bottles anymore because of due to COVID, etc., which is totally understandable. But if you know of any charities or, like I say, women's shelters, anything like that, that will still take them if they've been slightly used, then please let us know in the comments, because some of these ones that we've been trying out and obviously purchased but don't want to continue using, we'd rather give them to someone that actually may get some use out of them, that may not actually be able to afford to buy any personal items at the moment, which would be really, really nice. So if you know of anywhere like that, please let us know. So out of the 2 of these, this one has 200 mils in, whereas this one has 150 mils. Same price. Again, it's normally around £8 in Boots, but it is quite often on offer. At the moment, it's £6 on Amazon, but it's actually on offer in Boots for £4 at the moment. So if you've got dry skin or dehydrated skin, because Becky's got dehydrated skin, sorry, even though she's got oily skin, go and buy one while it's on offer for £4. Go and get one of these.
Have you got to go past Boots on your way home?
Yeah.
So you could leave it here.
I really fell for that one. I thought you were saying, can you get me one? I've been like, yeah.
She didn't see that coming.
No, I really didn't. No, I'm not leaving mine here. Because what if they're closed by the time we go home? No. I love you and all that, but no.
It's a good job I've got my own Holy Grail product.
It really is. Yeah. Anyway, of the 2, I prefer this one the very, very most, as you can probably tell. I can use this morning and night and my skin feels
squeaky clean.
It feels clean, it feels smooth, it feels hydrated.
You feel all plumped up.
I do feel plumped up, I do. It feels just really refreshing and lovely. But I like to use this one, obviously in the evening when I've been wearing SPF, if I've not had makeup on and done a double cleanse. If I'm doing a double cleanse because I've had makeup on, I'll use an oil-based cleanser to get rid of my makeup, and then I'll use this. But if I'm not doing that, then I'll use this one. But otherwise, every morning I use this one. I love it. It literally leaves my skin, sorry. Have you got a spare pot? I might put a couple of pumps in a pot for you.
That's all right, I'll get David to take me to bed tomorrow. It's fine.
Anyway, that's my new holy grail. £8 when it's not an offer. £8 for 200 mils. That is not a bad price. No, really but at the moment, it's an offer for £4. So get yourselves down there and get one. Yeah. If you get dehydrated skin of any kind or dry skin, go and get it. That's my new holy grail.
Don't even know if I can talk.
Do you want another cuppa? Happy Friday.
Anyway, my very favourite.
Oh dear.
Which I did share.
She did put some in a little pot for me. Actually, more than a little. I had about 4 days worth, if not more.
Because I love that.
I had about 5 days worth to try out.
Yeah.
It was actually nice.
Pixi.
Yeah.
Pixi Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel, which has glycolic acid.
Yeah.
So it is an acid cleanser. So it will exfoliate, but it's not a physical exfoliator. So it will hydrate and purify. So it does both jobs for my oily and dehydrated skin. It's awesome. It ticks all the boxes. So it's got glycerin as well as the glycolic acid. So it's just beautiful. It's absolutely my favourite all-time cleanser. And I do use this morning and night. Can easily get away with that.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
And even for me, because it's got glycerin in, so again, because I've got dehydrated skin like Bex, the glycerin in it is so hydrating. It's beautiful. But for me, having dry skin with dehydrated skin, as opposed to oily skin with dehydrated, the glycolic acid in it,
it's not as harsh.
It's nowhere near as harsh as the salicylic acid in the CeraVe one, but it is still a little too harsh for me to be able to use every day or twice a day. I could use it easily every other day, and I have to say, it leaves my skin feeling really beautiful and refreshed and hydrated, but it's not one that I could use every day because of the glycolic acid. But again, the glycolic acid isn't anywhere near as astringent a exfoliator as the salicylic acid. Salicylic, put my teeth back in, acid for me is like a real once a week jobby at the most.
This one's a gel
Yeah.
that doesn't foam, whereas the CeraVe is a gel that does foam. If I use this every day, twice a day, by the time I get to maybe the 5th or 6th use, I do then get so that it balls up and I can see it exfoliating my skin. Whereas I don't get that at all with the salicylic acid, even by using it twice a day.
Really?
It never ever balls up. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, but I think it's because that foams where this
doesn't. Yeah.
So it's just a slightly different action on the skin. So
yeah. The Pixi
is more pricey.
It's 135 mils and it's £18.
Yes,
so it is a bit more pricey. It's not as pricey as the SeneGence one. I think that was the most expensive one we tried. But it is still on the pricier side. So it depends on how much you want to spend on your cleanser. 16 for you to consider. And you know,
I'm still going.
Oh, and another 2 to try.
Yeah.
She hasn't tried them yet.
Yeah. And actually, as first cleansers, I'm still going. We will do a first cleanse.
Yes.
Because I'm still working my way through quite a few of those.
Right. We shall let you have the rest of your Friday afternoon. And
enjoy.
Yeah. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely people. And we will see you very soon. We'll come back either next week or the week after and do another review.
Yeah, we'll come and have another
catch
cuppa
up.
with you.
Yeah, we'll come and have another cuppa and catch up. We might do, I don't know, moisturisers maybe next time.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Daytime moisturisers.
Don't
Because there's a difference between daytime and evening.
know. Yeah.
And I've bought we've been trying quite a lot of them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why our bathrooms have been overtaken with bottles and jars.
Yeah, quite considerably.
Yeah. So if you do know of anyone we could donate some to, that would be amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much. And we'd pretend to our husbands that we've used it all. Okay?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fabulous.
Thank you.
Because it'd stop us getting into any more trouble.
Yeah.
So then they'll think like it was money worth spent. Yeah, well spent.
Which it is.
It is.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise we couldn't tell you guys about all these products. So there we go. We'll see you all soon. Bye for now.